Hi everyone, welcome to Watergoddess Tarot. So this is the first video of 2025. Wishing all of you a very happy new year. Today we're looking into messages from Mahadev for the year 2025. We have 3 images, 3 piles to choose from. I'll show you the close-ups as well. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. You can pause the video, take your time and choose the image that you feel drawn to the most intuitively. Meanwhile, let's just begin with pile number 1. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's just figure out what messages we have for you for the year 2025 from Mahadev. For you we have crescent moon that says learning and teaching, King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, spend time with animals, and Swadhisthana, that is your sacral chakra. Alright, pile number 1, your energies are very beautiful. And Mahadev wants you to know that 2025 is the year for learning and teaching. This is a beautiful year for you to kind of learn new things. No matter how educated you are, no matter how good you are at what you do, if you do not learn more about your craft, or if you do not add on to something, okay, this is the year for you to innovate. This is the year for you to experiment. This is the year for you to go deeper. And that will only happen when you will learn more about anything that you're interested in. Because a large part of you, your personality, your being, your spirit is here to enlighten people. Okay? And you can do that in any shape, way or form. You need not be a spiritual teacher for that, but whatever you do for a living, I mean, it is going to have that spiritual touch to it. No matter what field of work you're in, the way you're going to express yourself or the way you are going to go about it will have a spiritual touch to it. And Mahadev wants you to know that this is one such year where you should be learning new things, where you should work towards becoming, I would say, a jack of all trades. Now, this doesn't mean that you are a master of none, because I did not say that. This simply means that you can increase your knowledge and then use that same knowledge and wisdom to kind of guide people, to kind of enlighten people, to kind of spread your wisdom. Because that's a part of your purpose. Communication is something that is going to be very important for you in the year 2025. And if you feel that you have issues around expressing yourself, you have issues around speaking your truth, you feel a bit hesitant in starting a conversation with someone or holding a conversation or just putting yourself out there, this is that year where you are going to get rid of all your inhibitions. This is something that you're being advised to work on, because communication is one such thing that is your forte. Even if you feel otherwise at this point of time, pile number 1, you have that inside of you. You have the ability to kind of convince anyone for anything. And you have to use this talent, this power of yours in the year 2025, because only then you will be able to make the most of this. So any issues that you're dealing around your throat chakra, around you speaking your truth, this is that year where you will be getting rid of it if you put in the effort. Speaking your truth, learning about new things, learning about your craft, being passionate towards your goals, being generous enough to spread that knowledge and wisdom that you have gained over the years or that you are going to gain in the year 2025. I mean, all of this is what you are here to do, and all of this is something that you're being encouraged to share with the world, because the world needs you. And it is going to bring a lot of satisfaction to your soul as well, because it's a part of your purpose. Okay? For a lot of you, you can get married. Okay? You can come into a relationship that is going to be long term, that is going to change into marriage. You could already be with someone who's going to be your future spouse, or you could meet your future spouse in the year 2025. Along with Mahadev, you have the blessings of Ganpati Bappa also. Pile number 1, I see you becoming a mother in the year 2025, becoming a father, if that is something that you're on the lookout for, or in the future, whenever you would want to be a mother or a father, your first child is going to be a baby boy, is something that I can channel at this point of time. This is an excellent year for your career, pile number 1. An excellent year for you to not just make money, but also to build your finances, to have that stability to you, where you are able to afford luxuries in life, where you are able to find your stable ground, where you are able to not just take care of yourself, but also take care of the people around you. There is a huge win that is going to happen in your career. Okay, if you are in a very competitive kind of a workplace or a career field, then you have no idea about the kind of success that's going to knock at your door. I see big money for you. I see big success for you. No matter how many, I would say, no matter how many enemies you have, no matter how many people try to bring you down or pull you down, you are going to be unstoppable in the year 2025. And if you will choose to learn and become better at what you do, or just start something new, that's also fine. But that passion towards learning, that inkling towards becoming a better version of yourself has to be there. Because when that hunger and that thirst is going to be there inside of you, only then will you kind of cross boundaries and go outside of your comfort zone. Only then you will be able to attain that financial freedom. This is the year of financial freedom for you, pile number 1. And whatever you have dreamt in regards to you making a lot of money and you having a house of your own, you being a provider, you providing for your family, taking care of everyone, I see all of it happening for you in a very beautiful manner. There's going to be a huge smile on your face. So do not be afraid when it comes to you putting in the work, when it comes to you putting in the effort, when it comes to you working hard, because your hard work is definitely going to pay off. It's going to pay off like never before. If you have a dog as pet, that dog is your protector. That dog really loves you. Okay? That dog is your soul dog. And the more time you're going to spend with your dog, the more cuddle sessions you're going to have with your dog, the more healing is going to take place on an internal level, the more strength you're going to get to kind of be that alpha male or alpha female in the society and just make a huge name for yourself. And for those who do not have any pet, please spend time with animals. Otherwise too, I mean, spending time with animals, for everyone who has clicked on this video and has chosen pile number 1, is going to work wonderfully. You know, this is a remedy for you for the year 2025. Mahadev wants you to spend time with animals. So spending time with animals is something that is going to work wonderfully for you, and you should definitely be doing this in the year 2025. It is actually going to protect you from a lot of things that might come your way, but then just know that it's going to work wonders. So whenever it's possible, please spend time with animals. Even if you have a pet, Spend time with your pet, but also do something for the animals that do not have a home, the animals that do not have shelter. There are so many foundations out there, pile number one. Do your bit. It's important, and at the end, Mahadev wants you to do it. Mahadev wants you to serve animals. Okay? For you, I'm getting the energy of 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 also. So if you are a devotee of 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀, you should try connecting with his energy, because he wants to connect with you. And any which way, Mahadev literally speaks through dogs. I don't know why. You could be a dog lover, pile number one, or you could have a very strong connect with dogs. I'm channeling a lot many dogs for you. Yes, there are other animals too, and you should be helping and serving as many animals as possible and not just dogs. But then a dog could be your spirit animal, or there could be a dog that you had who now has crossed the rainbow bridge and is protecting you from the other side, is your guardian up there. Because there is that energy of protectiveness that I can channel for you very, very, very strongly. Okay. In the year 2025, if you do not use your creativity, you are going to waste this year. You are going to come up with such beautiful and creative ideas this year, pile number one. I mean, if you are able to channelize these energies, you will find yourself come out on the top. Your relationship with money is going to change. You are going to come up with business ideas. You might start with a business of your own. Okay, you might make a lot of investments that are going to pay off beautifully for you. This is the year where you have to find that balance between creating things, between doing things for others, and also doing things that really make you happy, that make you smile, that make you feel good about yourself. Okay, so if you feel good when you shop for yourself, please do that. If you feel good after taking a massage, then go for that massage. Book a spa appointment. If you feel good by joining a dance class and dancing your heart out, please do it. For everyone, it's going to be different, but 2025 is one such year where Mahadev is providing you with that opportunity. I mean, you'll be able to not just pamper the people around you, but at the same time, you will be able to pamper yourself. And if you do not do that, you'll be doing an injustice to yourself. You can achieve a lot from this year. And for those who are into a relationship, or if you are coming into a relationship in the year 2025, you are going to learn a lot from your partner. Your partner is going to learn a lot from you. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful relationship. I mean, the both of you are going to hold each other up so strongly that you're going to become one. That is the kind of energy I'm channeling for you in terms of your love life, especially. Okay? And yes, I mean, overall, this is your year to shine your light. This is your year to show the world what you got. This is your year to win. This is your year to kind of have that victory to yourself and have that moment of stardom, limelight, fame, recognition. Regardless of the field of work you're in, you will be recognized for what you do. So give it your all and start adding on to what you're already good at, because as a human being, your learning capacity is endless. This life is very small in comparison to how much you can learn or how much you're capable to actually learn, grasp, and then just give it out in the world. This is what you're here to do, to learn everything. And this is something that you've got from your past life also. All right. So all you got to do is just tap into those channels, open those channels and start expressing yourself. The more you're going to express yourself, the more confident you're going to become. The more confident you're going to become, the more people you'll be able to reach. The more people you reach, your power is going to increase simultaneously. Because that's the kind of impact you are going to have on the world, I would say, in the year 2025. And this is what Mahadev wants you to know. All right? So for now, pile number 1, this is what I have for you. And I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi, pal number 2. Welcome to your reading. So let's figure out what messages we have for you from Mahadev for the year 2025. For you, we have tiger skin that says own your power. Then we have 10 of swords, 9 of wands, abundance planning, and yamas. All right. Okay, pile number 2. So now when it comes to you, 2025 is going to be a bit of a challenging year for you, but it is going to shape you and it's going to make you meet that version of yourself that you yourself didn't know that it exists inside of you. You're getting my point? Mahadev is going to test you this year, that's for sure. But the kind of person that you're going to become after these trials is something that you are going to be forever grateful for. You're going to realize how powerful you are as a person. Because it's not that difficulties are not going to knock at your door. They are going to knock at your door, for sure. There's a high possibility that certain endings are going to take place in your life. These endings could be in any area of your life, because for everyone it's going to be different. But the way you're going to deal with these challenging moments, the way you're going to deal with these endings is something that is going to give you so much of strength and confidence. You will be filled with determination and resilience. The first bit might hit you hard, but after that, the way you will start transforming, as and when you will start changing as a person, as and when you will start going outside of your comfort zone, you will start feeling empowered with each passing day. So 2025 is a year of transformation. Yes, if 2024 was a bit harsh on you, this might seem like not such a good news. But again, Mahadev wants you to trust him, because challenges are only given to those who have the ability to handle them. And these challenges are only knocking at your door so that you can become a better version of yourself. So that you understand your power, so that you stop underplaying your role on this earth, on this planet. You have a lot of potential in you. You have a lot to share with the world. You have a lot of untapped power. You got to find it. And Mahadev will do everything so that you are able to recognize who you are, so that you are able to meet your higher self. For a lot of you, there's a high possibility that you're going to go through the dark night of the soul. You might lose out on many friends, many relationships, many connections. A lot of people might walk out of your life. A lot of people might disappoint you. But then, please take these disappointments or challenges in the form of protection, I would say. Because whatever is going to happen, however life is going to transform, it will push you towards, I would say, taking shortcuts in life, or it might push you towards doing something that's unethical so that life feels a bit easy. But over here, Mahadev is telling you to please choose honesty. 2025 is the year of you sticking to your moral values, because if you do not do that, it is going to be even more challenging. But in spite of all the difficulties, in spite of all the hiccups, in spite of all those transformations that you're going to go through, all the endings that's going to take place in your life, if you choose to stay true to who you are, if you choose to stay honest, if you choose to stay humble, if you choose to stay within that moral compass, and you stick to you being truthful under any circumstances whatsoever, Mahadev himself will come to save you whenever the need be. But if you deviate from the path of honesty, if you deviate from the path of righteousness, if you deviate from the path of integrity, the lessons are going to multiply into 100. You're a very pure soul, pile number 2. So you might be thinking that, why me? Why am I being challenged if I'm so good to others? I always help people, but then too, why am I going through so many lessons? That is because there are certain karmic debts that you're clearing out from your past life. It is important for you to kind of, I would say, go through some chakra cleansing. It is important for you. Okay? Your chakras need attention. You should work with crystals also. Tiger's eye, citrine, carnelian. These 3 crystals are going to work beautifully for you. Okay? If you want to go for past life regression, it's your choice. You can go ahead with it. And if you do not want to go for it, then just understand that there are certain issues, certain things that are unresolved from your past life. That will show up in the year 2025. So whatever happens, however things turn out to be, whatever challenges you go through, just keep on passing the tests because you have it in you. If you choose to stay to your path, I'm getting that energy of bhakti for you. So prayer is very important for you. Visiting temples is very important for you. People might say that, your deeds should be good. What's the need of going to temples? Yes, of course, your deeds should be good. That is of utmost importance. But going to a temple is something like going to that high vibrational space that has the ability to cleanse you without you doing anything about it. So visiting places of worship is not being imposed upon you. If you feel pulled towards, then please do that. Because any which way, if you've clicked on this video, a part of you is connected to Mahadev. That is why you've clicked. Otherwise, there's no point of you being here. So you being honest and staying truthful regardless of what's happening in your paradise is your key to success in the year 2025. Because temptations will come. You will be tempted to giving into certain things that you might end up regretting later. But just know, whenever a temptation knocks at your door and it tries to deviate you from that path of honesty, from that path of you staying true to your God, to Mahadev, just know it's a trap from the devil. That's it. If you give in to that temptation, you will just start another cycle for yourself. And again, it's going to be the same lesson. So that cycle is not going to end. If you really want to put a full stop, then you got to deal with that temptation. Not give in. Stick to who you are. Stay true to who you are. All right? In the year 2025, Mahadev wants you to plan your finances in a very strategic kind of a manner. It's important for you to have your finances divided before itself. It's not that you have one account and you're just spending money like there's no tomorrow, and then you're sitting and thinking, why did I spend all the money? Where did all my money go? Have an emergency fund for yourself. Have a savings account to you. Have an account to you that you never touch. Make certain investments if you want to. Okay? But again, stock market is not for you, at least not for 2025. So do not go there. Anything that involves a high level of risk is a big no for you, pile number 2, for the year 2025. So do not jump into something new, I would say. Do not jump into something that will require you to take that leap of faith or to take risks in life. Don't do that. All you got to do is just go with the flow, see what's happening in your life, and deal with life as it comes, having that faith that you're being taken care of, and Mahadev got your back. And you will have a very smooth sailing 2025. But if you go the other way around, then you will be challenged. That's for sure. So just take care of your finances, plan your finances, spend money accordingly, and again, money-wise, you'll be good. But if you're going to be irresponsible with your finances, then even in your financial sector, you might have to face certain blockages or difficulties. So your only aim should be to be as honest as possible, no matter what the world says. You can either listen to what the world has to say, or you can either listen to Mahadev. That's it. And if you're someone who is connected to Mahadev, then you will know. I mean, honesty, being honest, being truthful, doing good to others, being kind, being compassionate, helping people out when they need be, being charitable, giving out without having that expectation of receiving back is something that's going to come very naturally to you. You are going to become that calm person. And a person who's closest to Mahadev receives has to fight a lot of battles, because Mahadev will test you. So just know that he's only making you strong. Alright? And you have the capability of handling this pressure, because unless this pressure is going to be applied, you will not become the kind of person who you're meant to be. By the time 2025 is going to end, if you follow the path of righteousness, pile number 2, you will become a different person altogether. Nobody will be able to recognize you. You yourself are going to be taken by surprise. I can give it to you in writing. Okay? So for now, this is what I have for you. And I'm wishing you the best of 2025. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's figure out messages for you for the year 2025 from Mahadev. For you, we have the universe that says divine order, 8 of Pentacles, the Tower, the Wheel, Family, and here we have Tapas in reverse. Alright. Now pile number 3, 2025 is the year where everything is going to happen according to the will of Mahadev. And if you tell yourself that whatever is happening, it is happening for my highest good, because what I cannot see, Mahadev can. And this is happening to me because it is for my highest good. Trust me, you will sail through 2025 with a huge smile on your face. Because if I look at all your cards speak volumes of divine intervention happening in your life in the year 2025. Your entire life is going to be operated by a higher power. You could be someone who's very spiritual. You could be someone who's very, very, very highly connected to Mahadev or Lord Krishna or any deity that you believe in. But if you ask me, I can channel the energies of Lord Krishna and Mahadev for you. And I strongly feel that you will receive infinite blessings in the year 2025 in the form of divine intervention. Yes, immediately it's not going to seem like a blessing. You might end up feeling disappointed at a lot many places, but whenever you will reflect back, you will always have that sense of gratitude in your heart. That you know what? Thank you for not giving me what I wanted, because what I got is 100 times better than what I was asking you for. Trust me, it has happened with me. We all have been through this year. If you will sit back and reflect, you will have that clarity to you that you know what? This is what I wanted, but God gave me this. And I am actually grateful, because if this did not happen, then I don't know where I would be. And that's the kind of surety you should be having in your deity. If you're connected to God, then you become a different person altogether, right? Then you do not talk or behave like, I would say, people who are way too logical. If your relationship is with God, then you know that God got your back. God is the one who is the writer of your destiny. No matter what is written for you. Pile number 3, Mahadev has the ability to give you something that is not even a part of your destiny, that is not written in your destiny. Alright? So do not be afraid of dreaming big in 2025, but do not be demotivated when you do not get something that you are working your heart out for. I don't know why, but I see a huge shakeup happening for you in 2025, where you might end a career. This energy is around career only for the most part, but it could reflect in other areas of your life as well. But I just feel that either you're going to start something new, or whatever you're doing at this point of time, you're going to add a new, there's a firecracker. So this could be a confirmation that you're going to add something new to your craft. So for example, if you are a tarot reader, you might start learning about astrology, or in the year 2025, you might focus more on astrology. 2025 is a year where you're going to experience, or you're going to go through a lot of changes in your life, and you have to be prepared for changes. If you're someone who is very much comfortable with where you are in life right now, then know that Mahadev is going to push you through. This year is all about you going through transformations. Things are not going to work as per your plan, and that is only going to happen so that you can try harder and you can become better at what you do, and you can just expand your horizons. Because if Mahadev will keep on fulfilling one wish after the other, you are not going to try something new, and he wants you to kind of add something to what you already do. Okay? Again, I would say, I don't know why again and again I'm getting this message that if you are a tarot reader, then maybe you're going to learn Reiki, and you might even start doing Reiki, or you're going to dive deeper into numerology, or you're just going to expand your horizons. That is what you're being encouraged for. This doesn't mean that you're going to give up on tarot, but then whatever you're going to start new in the year 2025, that might get more of your attention, or you will be forced to give your attention to that particular thing. Because now in this year, again a firecracker, a solid confirmation. Mahadev wants you to grow. Mahadev wants you to kind of have multiple streams of income is what I'm getting. And for that, a shakeup is going to happen in your life. Unexpected changes are going to happen. And definitely in the initial stage, you're not going to like these changes. You might have to relocate. You might have to change jobs. You might have to bring a lot of change in the dynamics, especially your interpersonal relationships. I mean, anything can happen. But I strongly feel that if you're someone who has been working hard towards something for a lot many years, or if you're in the same job for the last 8 years, or you've been doing the same thing for the last 8 years, okay, for some it's 8 years, for some it's 4.5 years. There is definitely some kind of shakeup that's going to happen around your workplace is what I'm getting. Okay? And that is only going to happen so that you can figure out what works the best for you, and you can expand yourself rather than being that person who is satisfied with whatever he or she is getting because they are used to working in a particular manner. A strong change, a wind of change is going to happen, because another message that I'm getting for you is, now see how you got to divide yourself, because now the messages are being divided into 2 groups. The first group I have already described. The second group that I'm getting at this point of time is, if you have been working towards something for the last 8 years, okay, or for the last 4 years for that matter, and you've been receiving disappointment one after the other, or you've not seen results, you might end up blowing out this year. For others of you, there is a huge, I would say, luck factor that is going to show up in your life in the year 2025. And this is for everyone. How this luck is going to knock at your door, again, it's going to be a different story for everyone. But what you got to understand is that the wheel is going to turn in your favor in the year 2025. Luck is going to knock at your door. International travels might take place for you, pile number 3. Okay? And I also strongly feel that your best way to kind of go ahead in life will be to take risks, even if it scares the hell out of you. You have to go outside of your comfort zone. Only then you will be able to make the most of this year. No matter how fearful you're going to feel, you got to tell your fear to shut up. Your only source of happiness is going to come through discipline. Discipline is very, very, very important for you. It's the key to your success, to your peace of mind, to your happiness. And discipline doesn't just mean that you have a routine to yourself where you're waking up at a particular time, you're working out, you are, doing your pranayama, you're doing your meditation, you're eating healthy, you are kind of doing your job or giving your 100% to your work. Yes, it includes all of this, but at the same time, discipline also includes how well you're taking care of your physical body. If you're working, are you resting enough? Are you sleeping on time? And this is something that has to be in every aspect of your life, not just your career. This discipline has to be in every area of your life. You got to do justice with yourself. If you're sleepy, please sleep. If you have worked really hard, please give yourself a break and take rest, or you will burn out. Okay? Your family is going to be your source of strength this year, especially your relationship with the feminine figures in your life, your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, your aunt, your grandmother. If you have a pet, a female pet, then your pet. And you're being advised to spend quality time with them, because they are going to be your source of strength. They are going to heal you. You're going to have that family support. This also talks about your female friends, by the way, your chosen family. So 2025 is that year for you, pile number 3, where the reins of your life will be in the hands of Mahadev. And the more you surrender and keep doing you, the more you say that, God, just give me everything that is for my highest good and I will happily take it. You will reach your top. Trust me. No matter how many challenges or disappointments come your way, if you have that mindset and if you stick to that mindset, even in times of adversity, pile number 3, you will emerge stronger than anyone around you. Because that mental sync you're going to have with Mahadev is going to make you unbreakable, unstoppable, a winner for life, not just for the year 2025. I just feel a winner for life. Because here, the kind of mindset that Mahadev wants you to have, if you end up having that, you will never feel sad in your life. That is for sure. You'll always have that smile on your face and you'll always have that sense of gratitude to you. So expect the unexpected, because whatever you are hoping happening in your life in the year 2025, the exact opposite of it is going to happen. Mahadev is going to surprise you. It doesn't mean that he is not going to bless you, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune also. After the Tower moment in your life will come that wave from that Wheel of Fortune, where you might end up getting a lucky break, where you might end up receiving divine blessings from Mahadev. Where certain opportunities might knock at your door that are going to be highly unexpected and rare. And if you make the most of that opportunity, your whole life is going to change overnight. Something overnight might happen in your life. So if something destructive is happening overnight, then something life-changing is also going to happen overnight that's going to bring a huge smile on your face. A huge, huge, huge smile on your face. Do not try to control what happens. Please, do not try to control what happens, because what Mahadev has planned for you is 100 times more beautiful than what you have planned for yourself. Just know that. And if you follow this principle, pile number 3, again I would say, you will have the most fluid, stable, satisfying year. You will not need much. You have to have that attitude of gratitude and that full faith in your deity, and you'll be taken care of. That is for sure. A turning point will happen when a shakeup is going to happen in your life in the year 2025, and this shakeup can come in any shape, way or form. Again, I would say this shakeup could be something as random as you just shifting to another city all of a sudden, or you quitting your job all of a sudden, you quitting a relationship all of a sudden, you moving out of someone's life, or someone moving out of your life all of a sudden. It could come in any shape, way or form. But after that, what's going to come is going to bring a huge smile on your face. That's for sure. That is for sure. And also, pile number 3, you might go through an ego death as well. Because if it is something that's not external, then I feel it could be something internal also. Something that you've been working towards, if you've been doing a lot of inner work, if you've been facing your shadows for a lot many years and you've been doing all the healing and everything, then a sudden, I would say, test or a shakeup is going to just enter your world in some shape, way or form. And if you feel that you just have one soul purpose, one life purpose, then in 2025, you will get to know what else you're capable of doing, what else is your calling. And you need not just have one life purpose. Let me make this very, very clear. You can have more than one purpose in your life. You can be a doctor, and at the same time, you can be a healer. Okay, you can be a tarot reader. At the same time, you can also have expertise in other modalities. Okay, I don't know why again and again I'm getting astrology for you. I know I have repeated myself n number of times, pile number 3, but then I myself don't know why I'm being pulled towards saying this, but then you see how it fits your story. So you're going to discover more about what you're meant to be doing. You can be an actor and you can be a spiritual teacher. Okay, you can have a 9 to 5 to you and you can still just practice any of the occult practices per se. You're getting what I'm trying to say. Any which way, we'll see how life unfolds for 2025, but for now this is what I have for you, and this is where I'd like to end your reading. If you liked your reading, please do like, share, comment and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that whenever I post next, you get notified. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that via Instagram and email. The details for both is in my description box below. I'll catch up with you in the next reading. See ya!